Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, May 13th, 2025, Aries. You may be asking certain questions about your feelings. Do you know about the trap that many people get caught up in, feeling so close to their parents that they often forget themselves? Sometimes it's easy to confuse your feelings with the kind of self-denial. Today, you need to think about how this affects your life in all aspects. Taurus. Nothing can hold back your flame for long. You have a hard time resting your body and recharging your batteries. At the moment, you're probably still going through a deep transformation that won't allow you to slow down. Take the time to meditate and get in touch with your feelings. What is it you really want out of life? This is the question you must ask. Gemini, you can be known for needing a lot of love, but you will never admit that to yourself, much less to anyone else. Sometimes it seems as if you're feeling emotionally frustrated. Today is the perfect day to meditate about whether or not this is true of you. Do you talk to other people about your emotional needs? If not, reconsider. Cancer. You probably aren't worried about being conventional in your relationships. In fact, conventionality is often what causes you problems. If you're wondering what morality is and what it's based on, this is a good day to think about these questions. Leo. You may not be very precise. Your motto seems to be everything is relative. However, paying attention to details doesn't necessarily mean that you lose sight of the fundamentals. Your friends could tell you that. If you're an artist, you might make an effort today to be clearer in your expression and a little more down to earth. Virgo. This isn't a good time to make any big relationship decisions. If you're thinking about starting a relationship, moving in together or getting married, you may feel a bit troubled by your decision. Take advantage of the day by re-evaluating things objectively. There may be some issues to resolve before you go any further. Libra. Today you may feel like something is holding you back. Everything was going just fine until now. If you believe the stream of chatter in your head today, you will be regressing in every area of your life. For example, you may be afraid to go any further in your relationship because of your past failures. Use this time to lay the past to rest. Scorpio. You may be looking at some new values in your personal life. You're no longer interested in superficial or frivolous relationships. You need to meet different kinds of people and select friends who are really worth keeping. Don't worry if you feel like taking a step back to get some perspective, because this is the time to do it. Relationships are too important to neglect. Sagittarius. You may want to take a little trip into your past to visit some old friends. You could find yourself daydreaming through your good and bad memories. This is an excellent period to break with some of the more negative ties in your past. If your partner is a little worried about you going back in time at the moment, reassure him or her. Capricorn. If you're concerned about the love that certain close friends have for you, you shouldn't try to compensate by being clingy or overly affectionate. This period is about keeping your distance and putting your relationship into perspective to see what they're really worth to you. Someone may ask for an even stronger commitment over the next few months, so don't be wary. Aquarius. This isn't the time to make any more of a commitment to your relationship. You aren't satisfied with your attitude towards things lately. Don't forget that your partner's characteristics may have something to do with it. You have 2 months to take care of things. Take advantage of this re-evaluation period. It doesn't happen that often. Pisces. Today you might want to think about getting things straight with the people close to you. It's possible you haven't dealt with any problems you had in your relationships last month. It's time to look at things again. You may have hidden certain things from yourself. You need to be much more honest about what you want in your personal life. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, 13th May 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Amazing, spectacular. Good morning to each and every one of you, DBS family. Of course, it's your boy Vision, and we're back here again for another episode, however you want to call it, of DBS this morning. Now, of course, we have a beautiful show for you guys this morning, but first, before we get to that, we got to check in with the news desk. Let's see what's going on in the country.
Good morning. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Polio. Conflict resolution is once again being cited as a method which ought to be employed to settle disputes as Allen records another fatal stabbing. Sunday's incident has left several people, including relatives of the deceased, distraught due to the circumstances surrounding the tragedy. So far for this year, St. Lucia has recorded 24 homicides.
While he was on the ground, all I did was try and assist him as much as I could in a first aid manner. Because you know already, when things like that happen, you have to be very responsive. So since I was someone, I did many courses in first aid. At the moment, all I did was try and assist the situation, which was trying to preventing the bleeding, you understand, as much. I just went with my knowledge, you understand, and it ended up transpiring at the end of passing away in my hands. You know, God forbid, nobody never expected that. But at the end of the day, all I can say is, in St. Lucia, right now, let me say, crime happening more than people are paying bills.
And in news from the St. Lucia Fire Service, on Monday, May the 12th, the department responded to a gunshot wound incident at 12:30 a.m. The injured adult male was driven to the Babonneau Fire Station. He sustained a wound to his neck, which was given life-saving interventions.
The St. Lucia Fire Service responded to a gunshot wound incident at 12:30 a.m. for an adult male who was driven to the Babonneau Fire Station. An assessment revealed a penetrating wound near the neck. Life-saving interventions were performed and he was transported to a medical facility for advanced medical care.
Finally, from us this morning, a house fire has left one man homeless and without clothes.
On arrival at the scene, an unoccupied 18 by 12 feet concrete structure was found completely destroyed by fire. The fire was extinguished and contained. The origin and cause of the fire is under investigation.
And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Timothy Polly. I'm wishing you a very enjoyable day. Join us for our next news major at noon, the Lunchtime Report.
Of course, muchos gracias to you, News Desk. Stick around. We'll be right back. It's DBS This Morning, yeah? DBS family. Now, of course, in our second segment here, we're going to be chatting with Adam from Ethany's Creative Designs. You should know Adam. He's been around the DBS family for a while. Let's see what he has to offer this time around of his business. We are here in the JQ Mall, and this must be one of the most popular kiosks anyone would stop by. Ethany's Creative Designs. I'm here with Adam from Ethany's Creative Designs. How are you feeling this morning?
I feel great. Great. Yeah.
Now, of course, we have featured Adam and his business many times here on DBS This Morning, and he's probably by now part of the DBS family in terms of that. This will be more or less like an update as to your services and the new line of products that you have to offer. One of those being, correct me if I'm wrong, UV printing?
Yes, we do UV printing. What is a type of printing process that involves UV light, where a special type of ink is used, and it uses So the UV printing is involves a special process that uses UV light, which is used to heat a special type of ink, and where the ink dries quickly.
How did you even stumble upon UV printing?
Well, with me and my business, I always look for new ways to improve and provide new services and products for my customers. One of the things that my customers were asking, do I do color? Now, with laser engraving, it doesn't allow you to print in color or anything like that. However, with UV printing, I thought it would have been an excellent combination with what I'm already doing and being able to meet my customers' needs or demands. We do laser cutting, and that works wonderful together with UV printing, because I get to cut out different shapes and styles, and I'm able to add that color element to it as well.
So when you say with the UV printing now, what are some of the items that, because I guess it comes with customization, so what are some of the items I could customize with the UV printing?
So, well, we print on all surfaces, except fabrics, of course, but we can print, it can be applied to leather and canvas. We print on glass, ceramics, wood, all these things can be printed on. I could also print on stickers and transfer stickers and These transfer stickers, you can put it onto whatever surface you want and you peel it off and the print stays. And it's quite durable compared to, let's say, vinyl printing, which can easily peel off. Once that cured under the UV light, it's pretty much solid.
I was just about to ask you what's the difference then, because most people are used to the vinyl printing, right? So then what would be the difference or the more pros to the side of UV compared to the vinyl printing?
Well, with the UV printing, it's more solid. The print lasts longer. You can wash it. Just don't put it in a dishwasher, but you can wash it, and the print will stay.
Are there any limitations as to sizes on anything that people could print?
For now, I can, for the size of the surface I can print on is probably about 500 millimeters by 420 millimeters. Sorry, I like to use metrics. All right, and about that size.
So I guess that's a pretty large surface then.
Yes, pretty much.
Now, we know you as well for the jewelry aspect and other stuff, but then there's a totally different side. We could touch on this slightly in terms of Black Sage.
Our smudge sticks. Yes, of course. Yeah, we also I have this other business, Stone Sage and Sense, which is like a part of the whole Ethany's creative designs business. We sell stuff like crystals. We sell smudge sticks like sage. We have a wide range of different smudge sticks and herbs that we offer, which traditionally have been used for purifying spaces, cleansing your environment, and different metaphysical properties.
So I guess when you come down to Ethany's creative designs, you get the full lineup customized and also cleanse yourself and get your space ready, right?
Yes, totally, right?
So just remind the people as to, I mean, we're this in the JQ Mall, but just remind them as to maybe opening hours or if they want to contact you on social media anywhere else.
Yeah, so I'm located at the JQ Mall in Rodney Bay. I'm the kiosk in the center of the mall on the first floor. You can't miss it. I have a stand right in front of my kiosk with lights. Right. Yeah, and we're also on Instagram, ECD_758, and Ethany's on Facebook.
Well, DBS family, you heard from the man himself. But I know some of you watching at home are enticed to come on down and get something for yourselves, all right? Come get something customized, all right? I mean, hey, Mother's Day probably have just passed, but hey, Father's Day is coming up, birthdays are coming up, an occasion is coming up, or just treat a friend, all right? Get them something nice, all right? Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I also want to mention that our smudge sticks are quite affordable. We sell our sages from like $16.50 just for a bundle, and that's quite affordable compared to what you normally get it at. So it's definitely worth coming there.
Sounds like an amazing bargain to me. Right? So come on down, guys. Adam, I mean, hey, the guy is friendly. The guy is open to business. The guy is open to welcome you guys to get anything you need, all right? So come on down. Check out Ethnic Creative Designs, guys. And of course, this is DBS This Morning. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Thanks a lot, Adam. All our basketball fanatics. We know the NBA is buzzing right now, and we had a chance to meet up with none other than Terance Mann. That's right, that guy. Also, Coach Kyle had a bit of words for us as they're embarking on an initiative with some of the youngins here in St. Lucia in basketball. Let's see what they have to say. Welcome back, DBS family. Now, of course, if we're going to be talking basketball here in St. Lucia, there's one name that for sure will be circulating over and over and over for a while now, and that is Terance Mann. Also, boy, to look up to somebody for real, literally. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. I'm good.
So far, how's your stay so far in St. Lucia?
It's been great. The sun's been out. That's been good. The beach has been good. So we've been having a good time.
So now, before I even touch base on anything up concerning the kids and so on, we're gonna go a bit personal, right? First, your journey throughout basketball, being in the NBA for this amount of time. Tell us a bit about that journey. How has it been for you? How's the feeling?
It's been cool. A lot of ups and downs. Second round pick, just trying to make it. So it's been a long journey.
And even being here just seeing these kids say? I mean, it probably gives us some nostalgia about your days back in the day, right?
Yeah, for sure. Back in America in Massachusetts, we used to play outside all the time. So definitely.
What made you even want to pursue basketball?
I think my parents, they always had me in sports. They always had me playing football, basketball, baseball. So I just chose that one.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Your mom used to coach basketball. Right?
Yeah. She used to coach basketball too. So that I always kept me in the gym.
What like has you to just remain disciplined and focused in the sport?
I think my parents, they just always instilled discipline in me growing up, and just um, feeding off them, seeing how hard they work, it made me even want to work harder. So, yeah, that's what I think.
So you're being here along collaborating with the Basketball Federation. What is it like to behave the kids and to teach them and speak to them and just interact with them generally? How's that going?
It's good, man. To be able for them to be able to see me in the flesh, hear my voice has been impactful. I think. A lot of them talk about they follow me on Instagram. They always message me and stuff like that. So, I think it's been good.
And to any kid who's watching there who wants to pursue basketball as a sport, what words can you give them?
I think just work as hard as you can. Stay around the game for as long as you can. Try to do something every day to get better.
Thanks a lot for being here at DBS this morning. Now, of course, we need to touch base with Coach Carter. Now, having Terance here, Coach Carter, how has it been for the kids with you guys involved with him so far?
I mean, it's an awesome experience for the kids. I mean, you cannot even put words to it. Seeing a player who does it night in, night out against the best in the world, and sharing his experience with them, actually seeing him in the flesh and talking to him, I hope it's an inspiring moment for most of them.
What were some of the reactions from the kids themselves meeting him?
Yeah, they were quite elated, very happy. Some knew him, a lot of them knew him. A lot of them were excited to be here this afternoon to get to talk to an NBA player. I mean, not often they get to do that, and to rack his brains a little bit about what it took to get him to that level. Yeah.
Generally now, in terms of the programs that's because I mean, you guys are always working hard, especially for the kids and the up and comers in basketball, not just the established, but the up and comers. What are some of the programs that you guys have established so far? Maybe ones that are upcoming as well, because summer is just around the corner, right?
Yeah, quite a few programs happening. The most exciting for me is the grassroots, the mini hoops program. One of our affiliates, Net Blazers, they have an ongoing program, East Coast Academy. In the background they on there now with the grassroots program. If you look further down the court too, the older kids, the cadets, the secondary school age, they're doing their thing too. So the joy for us is a lot of basketball development happening now. So the future looks good for the game in St. Lucia.
When it comes to the discipline and the determination of the kids now in basketball generally, do we see that the seriousness is given to the sport, and that can we see now that future Terrances being born?
Yeah, there are quite a few talented kids coming up. I mean, the opportunities, that's what we as a federation are trying to provide. We're working on to give them as much opportunities as possible. One of the heartening things for us as a federation is the influx of a lot of younger players in our National League this year, which is ongoing presently, So we've seen a lot of players who came from some of those development programs rubbing shoulders with the older ballers. So that augurs well for the game, and again, more opportunities. Like I said, we have the University of Ghana going to be here right the first week in June. So some of our younger players going to get to compete against high-level players too. So, I mean, for us, our work is cut out for us because now we need to provide the opportunities. In spite of all the development work happening, if you're just going to train, and then there's nothing to look forward to, then it makes no sense. So we now, as a federation, have to create those opportunities, provide those avenues for those kids to compete.
Of course, and I always like to incorporate or put some pressure on corporates in the show and other entities as well. Are there any ways that they now can render support to you?
Definitely. I mean, we need as much support as we could get because programs like these and all over the island, it doesn't have to be directly to the Basketball Federation, but take up a basketball program in your community, the Soufrique, Canneries, Vieux-Fort, Mico, wherever, and get basketball going again. We have good coaches all around, and they're willing to do the work, but again, the funding is important to make things happen. Yeah.
So to any of you federations, any of your organizations out there, sorry, that can render the help, please don't hesitate. Let's help develop the youth in sport to champion the cause in St. Lucia, right? Coach, not going to keep any more of your time. Thank you so much for being here for some DBS this morning. Any last words to the people out there?
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, GBS, once again. And like I said, there's so many of those kids counting on what we do at that level. And every decision we make up here is based on them. The focus is on them. So every decision made is athlete-centered. Is there, you know what I mean? So we just want to make it happen. And with the support of corporate central, like you said, we could work some magic because, as you could see, so many kids here, they could have been anywhere else, but they're on the court. You know what I mean? So the opportunities are here, is here, now it's ripe. Support us, support basketball work in your communities, various communities, yeah, and keep looking out for St. Lucia basketball.
St. Lucia, let's champion the cause. Let's get it rolling. All right? It's DBS Morning. Stick around. We'll be right back. Thanks so much, Coach.
Yeah.
Hey St. Lucia, what's up? Good morning, and I am here with Yannick Gabriel, here to give you a 6-minute explosive exercise. You see that? Core of steel, manufactured from BweelzFit Lifestyle. But today, we're going to show you how to do some explosive push-ups where you can hit the chest and we're targeting the core at the same time. Follow us, come with us, enjoy. Remember, say your prayers, go to the washroom, drink some tea. Good morning. Okay, St. Lucia, today I'm going to show you guys how we're going to put on size. Simple, easy, control exercises. So we're going to go down in the push-up form. So if you're home and you have something a little elevated, so when if you're flat on the ground, you can put 2 books or something that is actually stable. So we're going to go here. So down on this bar, you can see it's a bit elevated. What we're going to do, we're going to do only 6 push-ups, controlled. So this is a little wider than the body. So we're going to control it down. So we're going to take your time, go down, slow. 1, pause, and up. 1, 2, slower. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Easy, simple. 6 reps, you relax. You breathe, you take your time, you check your watch, check your phone, because when you put it on size, actually your rest supposed to be over a minute. Research it, but I'm telling you, when you put it on size and you go in heavy, you want to build, your rest supposed to be over a minute. All right, let's go. Now, we're going to do the same exercise, and this time I'm going to show you how to incorporate your core in it. So he's going to go down, and when he go down, he's going to send his left leg to his side at the same time. 1, beautiful. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Excellent. Again, watch the format. He's sending his leg to the side, and as soon as he's sending his leg to the side, his head is sending at the same time. That means he's protecting himself. And that is a very good movement. The same way if you're doing back row, you send it back, you send your head, so you're not going to just feel the pressure in your neck. You twist your neck with your body. Perfect. So we're going to do the next side, which is the left side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watch your control. And 6. And watch your arms coming behind his back. Perfect. A lot of people like to do push-ups and the arms coming to the side. No. Straight across. We want it down to your side. Excellent. The next set of push-ups we're going to do, we're going to go flat on the ground. And this time when you go down, we're going to send our legs backward. Still targeting the core. Again, take a sip of water. Take a sip of CMOS, Bull's juice. Okay, Jazz boy, I know you're biting the sour up. Monkey, you can bite the tire. But we still getting the workout done. Let's go. You're going to come straight across here. Coming now. We're going flat on the ground. So we're going to do body width. So you're going to put your hands on the tiles a little wider. Here, here. Right. And when you go down, just raise the back leg. Beautiful. 1. Nice. Take your time. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Excellent. You stand up. You breathe. You relax. And you feel in the burn. You feel in the burn. So imagine, since the 6-minute explosive exercise, you're getting up quickly. However, his form is still control. He's getting it good. Also, however, you at home, when you put on size, you can rest much longer than him. All right? Let's go. Next leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Excellent. You see? The last one, you give a little struggle because it's burning. How are you feeling?
Great.
Talk to me nice. See, all the veins are raising already. The core is still solid. That's what we want. Again, it's a building exercise. So you breathe, you relax. So the next one, we're going to go wide. So your arm's going to be wide and your legs going to be wide in a spider form. We're going to take our time. Let's go. Wider, wider. Excellent. Core in, chest out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Excellent. Now, all that time you see that pass there, I can guarantee you it's a little about 5 minutes. So no excuses. It can be done at home. It can be done at home. Breathe. You feeling good? All right. Make sure you consume a lot of water to flush your system. The next exercise, we're going to do it in a diamond format. Diamond form. And put your feet together. And that's a lot of balance. You ready for that? But of course, you're working on that BweelzFit lifestyle. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Diamond form. Feet together. Let's go. Take your time. And watch where the elbows are coming. Let's go. Beautiful. 1, 2. Watch the definition in the back. 3, 4. That's all right. We still have 2 more. It's like we're going on the mat. Let's go. 5 and 6. Last but not least, we still have the finishing touch for you because everything was done on the floor. We're going to give it to you standing now. So at home, you can find your pole, your bar, or somewhere, even here. And you're going to come here, and you're going to, let's go. 6 control. Chest out, core in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How does that feel? Yes. Watch the body. Turn around. Watch the back. That's right. And when I was younger, I could have taken them things. See that? Because I can't do that now. You're mad. If that man touch me now, I will vomit on me. So we don't want that. We don't embarrass Wheels. Even though, watch, even though we're still seeing the 6-pack there, but you can't afford to see that. So again, stop making excuses. All right? It can be done at home. Make use of what you have at home, or what you have at home will make use of you. If that making sense, I have no idea. But all I'm saying is, good morning.
And of course, you know, all good things must come to an end. But this isn't the end. We're just starting off the week, guys. Monday was yesterday. Today is Tuesday. We're climbing to Wednesday, tomorrow, hump day. And we're going to be going right back down into the weekend, all right? Have an amazing day today, guys. Please drink some water. Stay hydrated. It's hot out here, all right? I don't even know why I'm wearing black. But anyways, I'm inside. I'm in the AC. Have a good day today, guys. Of course, stay safe, all right? Be kind to everybody around. And of course, see you tomorrow. Same time, same place for DBS this morning. Vision, signing out.